So this is the last March Metal Mayhem video, and we are reviewing
Metallica, Through the Never.
Through the Never. We actually just finished watching it. I know Josh had seen it before we did, and
I always talk about it, and you're like, we never see it, we need to see it one day.
yeah.
So what better way to do it
And
than now for you people?
What's my age again? Is that what that is?
Yeah.
I was waiting on you to be like, took her out. It
Was
was
a
a Friday night.
Blink-182.
No.
I love those guys. I never thought I'd die alone. Okay. We come from Metallica to Blink-182. So, Through the fucking Never.
What'd you think of it, Travis? Since you guys...
Yeah, since we haven't seen it before, I guess I'll go ahead and say, I actually really fucking dug it. I mean, it was one of the more interesting concert movies that I've seen.
Yeah, I did like how the randomness of the Green Goblin kid running around.
Yeah.
Made no sense at all.
Yeah, it's just
They didn't tell you what was in the bag, and the lighting effects was really cool. I liked how big the stage
I had
was.
to block my eyes during the
machine
gun part.
The stage was fucking massive.
Yeah,
The band
that was a cool
band
fucking
members got to
stage.
run around and do whatever they wanted to do. Of course, Lars just sat there.
And then you got fucking Trujillo just doing this.
Yeah, that shit was bad.
Yeah, you can't really see it well, but he's trying to crab walk while he's trying to play bass. Yeah, that's about just of it. But he made it look so much more cooler and badass looking. He looks like Travis looked like he's about to take a shit.
Yeah. But I really dug it. Like, I liked a lot of the camera movements.
The stage or production was great.
Yeah, that was really
It was
cool.
like a Kiss show for Metallica.
But that's actually how Metallica shows are. They put on these massive
I have
light
never
effect shows. I mean, that's why James Hetfield was fucking seriously injured. Big old pyrotechnic took him out.
Yeah, and then just for that to happen to some of the stage hands.
I wonder if that had something to do with it. Like, okay, well, I caught on fire. Maybe we'll have a stagehand catch on fire.
Yeah.
That was
warning,
staged.
spoilers.
Yeah, that was.
Spoilers, sorry.
That was staged because they went back up to the.
Oh yeah.
They didn't seem concerned at all, and he just walked up to the microphone.
It's all staged. It was a a production.
It was completely scripted and.
Yeah. It's funny how he's like, oh, I don't care. Should we play one more song?
I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I don't think they might have told Lars though. His ass got up and booked it out of the building. He was like, fuck this,
Lars
I'm
just
out.
got up and left. So
No,
I guess,
Lars just went back to the backstage to do some fucking lines of coke. Did you see his face the entire show?
yeah, dude, just making weird faces. So
That's
I
just
guess
how he
the movie starts off with.
Lars Ulrich making a fucking mean mugging face for like 10 seconds.
Yeah, so here's what happens. All right, it starts off this one fan gets in the parking lot. He's like, "Yeah, fucking Metallica." And then we see Green Goblin Kid, and he's walking through backstage and all that, and it was so badass. He looks around, and then you got Robert Trujillo fucking playing his bass, and the walls are cracking.
And it's like shaking. Yeah, like that was your first clue that all right, this is not like realistic at all because there's no fucking way.
And then like Lars passes him, and Lars just shoots him this fucking "fuck you, kid" look. And it's like, "Yo, Lars, you asshole."
The only one that was nice to him was fucking Kirk. But he's like, oh, he's cool, let him in.
Yeah. And then like, You know, Metallica starts playing. They come running out there. It kind of looked like, it felt like a wrestling entrance when they were coming in there.
All the light show and everything, yeah.
I just kept waiting to hear, do you smell?
Yeah, I think they started with Creeping Death. I think that's what it started with.
Yeah, and then, like, and it's all your fault. I scream my phone calls. But,
Watching Metallica makes you pumped to want to play music.
yeah,
Watching
seriously.
Metallica makes you want to play
No doubt.
Blink-182.
But I really, alright, so then like the loose plot, I really liked how there was like almost no dialogue, you know, except for the couple guys who told Green Goblin what to do, and other than Metallica, there was like no fucking talking. And so they're like, yeah man, you know, go get this thing. And so the dude gets in his van and he's got this creepy ass little puppet dude on his rear view mirror. And his fucking eyes are moving. I'm like, dude.
Yeah, because Travis was like, his eyes just move?
I was like, that's pretty creepy looking shit, man. Don't fuck with me and some creepy ass dolls, man. I'm telling you.
Master of Puppet style shit.
Fucking telling you, man. Especially, it kind of reminded me of Blade from Puppet Master.
Yeah, that's what it kind of looked like, but it's actually the puppet from the Puppet Master of Puppets. That's what's kind of cool. Had a little noose around his neck. He'd carry it like over his shoulder with the noose.
Yeah, I kept waiting to see the little drill head guy.
With the big fist.
Yeah, the guy with the big fist. So he gets in his van and he's driving away, and he almost runs a red light. He stops in the middle of the road, and I'm like, this is obvious. A car's gonna hit him because it's like, back up, dude, or just keep rolling. There's no one coming. The dude had like 40 seconds or more. He had like 2 fucking minutes. He's just sitting there like, oh man, I almost ran a red light. And then a fucking car comes out of nowhere. Boom! And that was a really cool sequence. Like the fucking van is flipping and you see him just like bouncing and shit. And then he just walks. He just fucking walks with his gas can and his little puppet dude. And
I love my puppet.
Yeah, like, it's like the shit just, like all anarchy just starts breaking out the whole damn time.
Yeah. This weird dude with a gas mask on a horse hanging people.
Don't forget the pill. Remember before
Yeah,
the whole
yeah.
thing started.
He ate that. He ate blue and red.
He
pill.
ate the Matrix pill. He ate both
He
of them.
ate both of them. Yeah, both Matrix pills. He said, "Fuck you, Morpheus. I want both."
Seriously. And the concert
Morpheus
was
sat out there
good
like
too,
this,
though.
and he went like.
Yeah, he said, "Yoink."
Yeah, the concert was fucking great. I think a great concert was bad. I mean,
Yeah, to me, it almost became to a point where like it's like, quit cutting to this guy. I want to see
you
Metallica.
even said that. You even said that. She's like, oh, I was watching that.
Yeah. I was like, hey, go back inside. But then I love the sequence where, all right, there's the riot cops, and then like the fucking just the anarchy guys,
The anarchists.
and they're fucking just clashing, and then like Green Goblin dude starts backing up to this door, and you just hear the elevator music
It's
for a
just-
couple seconds.
Yeah, it takes the camera from the point of view from inside the building. It's like elevator music playing.
I thought that was great. I was like, all right, that was pretty funny. But yeah, like the show, man, was fucking, for some old ass dudes, they fucking had a shitload of energy. Like me, I'd have been tired the first fucking song.
So you would say it's because they do drugs, but James Hetfield, he quit doing drugs and drinking alcohol. But you know Lars Ulrich's gotta be doing crystal meth or something. There's no, that motherfucker's old as crap. He's like jogging in place on this bass drum, on the bass.
Yeah.
God, how the hell can he do that? How does he have that much energy and still be able to sue everybody?
And then fuck up records from years ago.
Oh, it's my fault that
Hey.
there's no bass on Injustice.
Did you notice did you guys even hear the bass play during when he played Injustice for All?
I actually could barely hear the bass at all, except for if it was like a bass part that was meant to be there. Like when he did his little solo.
Except at the end when he was playing Orion and he's playing with that distorted pedal. It sounded like he's playing a guitar
Yeah,
solo.
that was
kinda
tight.
badass.
That was tight.
And then the whole That movie, I remember when I first time I watched it, I was like, oh, the bag, what's in the bag? And we got the end, after all the credits rolled, it showed the bag. I was like, alright, what's in the bag, what's in the bag? Fade to black. Fuck you! That's probably why I fade to black.
You know, I mean, I was looking at it kind of like, you know, it's more of like the imagination. Like maybe it was a bunch of heads. Maybe it was the heads of everyone who downloaded a Metallica song.
There you go. No.
8 heads in a duffel bag.
Yeah, there you go. It was 8 heads.
It was just a bag of cash.
It was
large
the same
cash.
thing. It was the same fucking thing that happened.
Like the briefcase
in the briefcase in
Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction is what I was trying to say.
A lot of fan theories, and I think they even Metallica kind of joked around with it as the soul of Cliff Burton.
Yeah, and that's kind of cool. It's like, we want Cliff to be here.
This bag was the only thing on this fucking truck. This kid who had to go make sure this bag get delivered.
Yeah, and the kid looked in it. Green Goblin looked in the bag and was like, oh my god. Oh my god. It was like he saw Jesus.
And then Peter Parker came out and started a riot.
I'm
hanging
telling you,
people.
man, you can take, like I said during this movie, like, somebody needs to take Amazing Spider-Man 2 footage of Peter Parker, Spider-Man, and the Green Goblin and intertwine it with this movie, and it would go great.
The riot scene seemed to have been better with Batman, because the people, the way they were all dressed up, looked like all the bad guys from Batman
There
movies.
you go. Take Amazing Spider-Man 2
for the concert part, and Batman for the outside with the riot shit.
the whole scenes with from Dark Knight Rises.
The guy looked like fucking Bane.
And then this is the end.
Yeah, and this is the end. Like, throw some of that in there.
Like every building just comes crashing down.
That was so badass too when he had that sledgehammer and he just said, "Whoa, boom!" and just fucking the whole concert and everything's getting fucked up. But yeah, like James Hetfield's like, "Oh yeah, this reminds me of our garage, man." Like shut up, dude.
Garage Inc., man.
Well, at least he wasn't referring to Garage Inc. He was referring more to Garage Kill 'Em All.
Yeah. He said,
Kill 'Em All.
Kill 'Em All. That's what he
This
said.
is how we played like Kill 'Em All, where you just got a bunch of guys with amps playing around.
Let's get some amps up here. We don't need all this fancy stuff.
It's not ours anyway.
Oh man,
we can't afford these fancy stuff anymore.
But like they played all the classic Metallica songs, even the ones that we're sick of hearing, but they were.
I don't understand why they did Fuel. I really don't like.
Well, I mean, because of the whole driving sequence with him racing.
Yeah, I understand that, but I just don't like that song.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan.
And it seems like he was rushing through it because he's like.
I mean, the guy, he didn't have a big can of fuel in the back of his van.
Oh yeah, see,
and he set himself on fire.
When he's singing it though, it's like he's trying to rush through.
Well, if you listen to a lot of songs, they sound like that. Even like Blackened, he sounded like he played it. Like a lot of concert songs always sound like they're playing faster than the album.
It's the fucking drummer. The drummer's on fucking crack.
Thanks a lot, Lars.
I said y'all keep up with fucking me.
Yeah. And every time they cut to Lars, man, fucking goofy ass face.
Fucking dude's a cartoon.
Yeah.
I mean, because it looked like he's singing the song too, but he just over exaggerated face. He looked like Hannibal Lecter on a drum set.
Seriously.
Haircut and a balding.
He's probably gonna sue us.
Yeah, don't sue us, Lars.
We're not playing any of your music, so fuck off.
Give me some Enter Sandman, Josh. Alright, we just got charged like $500,000.
No, we didn't because he missed that last note.
Yeah,
so
see,
it's
I changed that last note.
same.
Instead of playing it open like I'm supposed to, I played it on the 6th. Wrong note.
But I really dug the when the puppet came to life and
when
just
it's walking, he's like, follow me, then that's when the fucking big guy on the horse came running out, the horseman.
And it was pretty fucking weird, dude, like, but that stage that they were on, man, it was like all TV shit you would see under it, and
the coffins coming out had the TV in the back, like people in there trying to get
people
out
in there fucking trying to get out.
Death magnetic stuff. The cyanide, they played cyanide with the all-out war broke out. That was great.
And then, like, they were constructing that fucking Lady Justice thing.
Lady Justice for Injustice for All. And they made it look like it was all heavy as fuck. Like, this big crazy machine was
like,
and it falls down. Nobody in the band didn't even react at all. It fell.
I was like, okay, is this real or is this CG? What's happening here? Is this really breaking?
Just styrofoam.
What amp was he getting from you?
Yeah, my little my dual amp.
The bass amp.
He took it over there to get the short fixed.
Side note, he had an amp that used to sit over in the corner over here that had a short in it, and his dad took it to get it fixed. You can't see the amp because it's not here right now.
No. It just looks naked right here. I need to get
He's
it
got a
back.
cat litter box, is all I got right there.
Yeah. I need to get
It's
it
got a
back.
studio cat.
Yeah, Jezebel stays in the studio.
Because people pick on her. Let they pick on Lars.
Yeah, little
Poor
kids
Lars.
do.
Should have named her Little Lars.
But like Kirk Hammett though, he's the only one who like does not look like he's changed at all.
I mean, he looks more Metallica now than ever. Being older, he got his hair in like a faux hawk kind of thing, got the gray beard, but he still looked pretty badass and metal with it though.
I always thought that he looks like a relative of Chris Cornell.
Yeah, I was about to say he does remind me of Chris Cornell.
Like Chris Cornell and the
If Chris Cornell had
days,
long curly hair.
back when he did have long curly hair.
Yeah. And then like Trujillo, man, he's the best. To me, he's the best thing to happen to Metallica.
Yeah, but
Since
it's
the
the worst thing.
Yeah.
It's the greatest thing to happen to him financial wise, but it's the worst thing to happen to him musically wise. 'Cause, I mean,
Well, he was in Infectious Grooves.
he was an infectious grooves,
Suicidal
suicidal
Tendencies.
tendencies.
Those
and then,
bands to me are
then
way
they
better.
fucking Ozzy Osbourne took him for a minute, ruined him.
Yeah. But
That's
I
a
guess
good
Ozzy
thing.
Osbourne
He's
pays a
big
fuckload
bank.
of money.
Excuse me.
I guess Ozzy's like, yeah, got your money.
No, he got more money from Metallica.
Obviously.
Yeah, because he joined the band short
He's
before this
part of
movie
the
was made,
band.
and then he got paid bank.
Yeah, when did he joined
He
in, like-
joined in like 2002 or 3.
Yeah, it was like right around the time Saint Anger was coming out, wasn't it?
Yeah, because he didn't record on that album.
Nah.
That's Bob Cock playing bass on that
Oh,
shit.
really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So Jason
Yeah.
didn't play on it.
So Jason Newsted was gone then, huh?
Yeah.
Damn, I actually thought
Because
Newsted
they got
was
mad
on
at
there.
him because he wanted to start another band, and they were like, "You ain't got time for that band. You ain't gonna have time for Metallica."
Pretty sure Lars said that.
Yeah.
I mean, who gives a fuck? Lars don't care about bass anyways. Hell, he turned it down and
Yeah.
Justice for All. We don't need no bass. I got plenty of bass for
And
my
then
bass.
what's his name? Newstead was like hated the band because they all picked on him because he wasn't Cliff Burton.
Yeah. I mean, we
He
gotta
was the
admit,
new guy.
he replaced their friend, their best friend was replaced.
And you know, it's probably Lars' fault. He's dead.
What? He ran out. What? So Lars got out in front of the bus, put some water on it. Oh, black ice!
Yeah. It's Lars' fault.
Lars pushed him under the bus.
I get this image of like
A cartoon.
Like a Scooby-Doo Lars.
Lars is like,
Oh, like what was that racer, that race show?
Dirk Dastardly or whatever.
Yes. Over there, like he's pouring like grease
He's
and
got
oil on
that-
the fucking
And he's
road.
got his little dog.
Muttley. Lars has a little Muttley with him.
Yes, I can see that up there, and he's like pouring water on a frozen road, like, you'll never see it coming.
He's the Dick Dastardly of music.
Oh my god.
He ruins everything.
Oh man, but goddamn, that dude could play. I'll tell you what I really enjoyed, man, was we have a surround sound system in there. It was playing, and like, man, the drums were booming.
Yeah.
Fucking his double bass, it was shaking the fucking house.
Much as you talk shit about Lars, he's an amazing drummer.
Damn.
And he earned the right to be a fucking cocky asshole.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, but all his drums are pretty much the same beat, just sped up and slowed down.
Yeah,
They're all like dooga 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 dooga.
not a lot
But
of
it's
people.
nothing I can do.
A lot of people
Nothing I
can't
can
do
do
that.
Nothing I can do. Yeah,
I mean, he was standing half the time and doing that shit. Like, that's impressive.
Cool looking. That was.
He just stand up like, fuck this, I don't want to sit. Fuck my chair.
Yeah.
See, when he was standing, that was only when he was doing the.
There were
He was
times
stomping
he was
on it,
stomping
too,
on the bass
a
too.
couple
He wasn't
times.
doing the double bass kick, but he was doing a single
Yeah.
bass kick. He
Oh,
was,
that was when he was like.
Yeah, that was some pretty cool shit, man. That
for his age, man. Come on, dude. That's like fucking a
What are
marathon.
they now,
For a
50?
drummer, that's like a marathon run. Like a person doing a marathon
oh my
run.
God.
Because you're like jogging in place with that fucking
Yeah.
just double bass kick like that.
if I play drums on a song that we're recording, and even if it's in mid tempo, I motherfucking wore the fuck out.
Well, he's been doing it for like 40 years.
Yeah, exactly. Like
He's been doing it every day for 40 years.
I might play drums 10 times a year.
And half that time it's on a fucking keyboard. Like, oh, I'm gonna do it on the keyboard today.
A lot of times. Like
You can Lars Ulrich.
I might play real drums 10 times a year, but for the rest of the shit, it's just my keyboard. But now my DR5,
Yeah, DR5.
I did the
Drum
track
machine.
bumpers on the Fear Factory episode with that, and I was like, damn, I really like this DR5 now.
Kirk's guitars.
Yeah, yes,
Badass.
yes. All right, I was like, oh shit, he's got a White Zombie guitar,
Bela Lugosi.
Bela Lugosi
Guitar.
movie, and then he
Karloff.
switched guitars and had Boris Karloff, the Mummy guitar. I'm like, dude, that's so cool. That is fucking cool. Like James Hetfield's just had standard
Yeah,
bullshit.
he's playing his Flying V or the Thunderbird, and then he had that classic steel guitar. I looked one.
He had a Gibson
for a moment, yeah.
Played that Les Paul.
But I was like, yeah, dude, he's got fucking Bela Lugosi
And then
guitar.
Trujillo just looked sweaty and greasy and had this nasty looking bass.
Yeah, that's what I said. I think he was like, he coats himself in baby oil so he looks wet. That's why his bass was so. I mean, because look, you watch the way his fingers just slide across that bass. I can believe he's all greased up. He's
And then
walking
what-
that shit.
Here's something that maybe you guys can explain to me, but every time they'd show Kirk Hammett's hands, he had like
Had Scotch tape.
yeah,
right
Scotch
here.
tape wrapped around his hand.
I don't know if
here.
it's around his hand, but I know it was definitely across this part
Yeah,
of
it
his
was
hand.
definitely right here, and I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Was it like
Does
to
he like
protect
keep a
his?
pick?
Was it to protect his hand from resting on the strings while he's muting?
I have
don't know.
I have no
Like,
idea.
When they came in, remember when he was talking that the outside guy and he had his white guitar? There was blood pouring from the guitar. But I mean, it could be. I don't know if he has. He might stick his pick there when he's doing his doing little finger things and then grab his pick back. Or
Yeah, who
I mean,
knows?
I mean, I don't know why he'd do that if he did, because they usually stick it in the microphone.
Yeah.
But then again, he wasn't near a microphone most of the time like James
Yeah.
Hetfield is.
You never really sang.
And the microphone feeling, that was great. That
Yeah,
was
that was
so
pretty
James
funny.
Hetfield. I mean, fuck this! Oh, screw this
I'm
microphone!
gonna walk over to this one.
Touch that shit!
Because we're Metallica, we're big enough to have multiple microphones at the same time.
Well, that worked because that's why. I mean, that's how they do it. So that stage, so they gotta go to side, top, because you can't sing to one side the entire time. Just piss off everyone over there.
Yeah,
So
so
for Lars, everyone got to see his ass.
I
Yeah.
could have swore it rotated every couple times, like it'd be pointed a different direction, but it's hard to tell
from the different angles the camera's at, you know. So a good half of the people at the concert were just kissing Lars's ass the whole
That's how
night.
he wanted it.
I want
He
these
ruined
guys
the show
to kiss
for the.
my
He
ass.
ruined the show for everybody. I don't want to spin around.
But then there was that moment when they were building the Lady Justice statue, and Hetfield's out there like guiding it and
Yeah,
shit.
he'd strum a guitar and be like, that was great.
It's like, dude, you have nothing to do with building this structure here. Go away. Like they're watching you guide them.
Yeah, they got their headsets on, man. They're talking to each other. They ain't paying attention to you. Play your song. But the story bits, I like how.
It didn't seem like it was an hour and a half though.
Yeah, it kind of moved. You don't feel the length at all.
Yeah, so you're like watching a music video, a massive music video.
All the story bits I liked because
All the
it was
melted
very
bits.
it was very cryptic. Like you really can't understand it, and
Because it was like.
Well, it's like
deleted scenes from the
this-
last Spider-Man movie.
the scenes that were played, the scenes they played with the kid outside was more like ideas of what they saw, how they pictured their music would be when they played it in real life. But it's like kind of it was like a live action music video going on outside.
it was cool.
Then like how the kid fucking was on fire, beat the shit down the
That was
alleyway.
badass.
Then it shows him like
He's on the
dumped in
building
water, and now he's on
after.
top of the fucking parking garage. And when all the buildings fall, you can actually see the arena in the background. And it's all in the back corner, you saw the lights. So that's where he had to be at. It's like, how do you get from there to there to there? Like, was the kid on? Was he high?
Well, he ended up jumping in the water, and then the
What
next
water?
scene he's on top of a roof.
Like, he was on the ground
And
getting
then
his ass beat.
the headed horseman is dragging him around by his neck.
Like I liked it when he poured the gasoline on him and set himself on fire, and he's just beating ass, dude. I was like, that's kind of cool.
Well, it appeared like he's beating ass, so he got his ass beat.
Yeah, so he got his
And then
ass
he got
fucking
to
beat.
see the last song.
Yeah, he made it to the last fucking song.
Like,
The little
Travis
slow
Gage.
jam after everyone else left. The whole building's empty and it's just Metallica there. The credits are rolling and shit.
And somehow Trujillo's not sweaty anymore.
yeah, his hair's all combed to the back.
He's wearing a Metallica fucking track jacket.
Yeah.
I was like, we need one of those. Like, they got a track jacket, track suit from Metallica.
It's for the old people.
God, it's the entire fucking band.
For the old fans.
They go to a retirement home and that's what they're all wearing.
Yeah, I mean,
When Metallica's like 70, 80 years
years now or
old.
something. What, in their 50s, 60s.
You know, I would say in the next 5 to 10 years, senior citizens are going to be badass people. They're going to be like, man, I went to a Metallica concert back in 85.
I'll tell you about that Slayer show I went to.
Man, me and Dio
I
were
lost out
snorting
some
lines.
Snorting lines off titties in the bathroom.
That would work if most of them weren't all former pothead and cokeheads, so they probably can't remember what they went to. But at least they're
I actually went to a Foghat concert.
Yeah. I was actually at a Foreigner show. It wasn't Metallica.
I was like, oh yeah. I thought it was Metallica. No wonder everyone
I
beat
thought
me
it was
down.
Hero of the Day, but it was Jukebox Hero. I got my heroes mixed up. Oh, I want to try to break me.
I thought it was. What was that song? Fucking. I thought it was. Inner Sandman, but it was the final countdown.
Oh God! Wow, how do you mess up a Europe concert with the Metallica concert?
You got that really fucked up.
That's not marijuana. That's like
Cocaine's a hell of a
acid.
drug.
We're going to see Metallica, man.
You'd be the only guy out there mosh pitting by himself.
Punching people like you're in a fucking Metallica mosh.
But goddamn, I want to know how many people were at that show. That was or wouldn't it be funny if the audience was digitized? Wouldn't that be funny?
The way it looked, it almost seems that the audience actually really did not know they were filming a movie.
Yeah,
I mean, they're up there, got their phones recording shit with the
Yeah, because you can take
And nobody
out,
looked
And
at
then
it.
Lars points at the person filming.
yeah, you can take out all the story parts,
It's a
and
concert.
it would just be a normal fucking like concert DVD. And,
Take out the weird shit falling and people getting killed.
fucking stage
Like,
catching
should we
on
keep
fire.
playing even though 2 people have been seriously injured and the building seems to be collapsing? Sure, let's
Seriously.
keep playing. Yes, you guys
That's how
probably paid
loud.
$100 a ticket, so we're gonna play for you.
Metallica has to put on shows like that to make it seem that they're so metal the building destroys itself around them.
I mean, I can believe James Hetfield actually cares about his fans. Lars probably don't give a
Lars
shit.
don't give a shit.
Lars is like, I'm just gonna play a drum machine. You guys play. I'm gonna go.
Yeah, push a button.
I'll be
sit
there
around.
when we need to record.
Oh man. They finish using the drum machine. He's like, how'd I do?
How many millions did I make?
Fucking. But yeah, I thought the movie was really fucking cool. Like, and it was directed by
Nimrod, Hot Teats or something.
Antel. Because I was like, if you take the T out of there, it's Nimrod Anal.
Yeah, I tell.
And but he directed Predators. I still haven't seen Predators.
Oh
So-
man.
I just does Topher Grace get killed by a predator?
Is Topher Grace in that one?
Yeah,
God.
And everyone gets killed by like one person.
obviously.
You know, hey, speaking of, for some reason, Topher Grace, there is a fan theory going around that seems...
Oh shit.
What are you, battery dying?
Oh yeah.
He's actually Lars Ulrich.
No, there's a fan theory going around that 70s show is a spin-off series to Happy Days.
Oh, really?
And
I can see that. Word.
and Red is what's his name? Fucking Opie. All grown up after he went to war.
Oh my god, that's a stretch, but okay.
Opie.
Remember
Opie was in the show. His name wasn't Opie.
Oh, okay.
Ron Howard.
Because I was about to say Opie was,
Yeah, I know.
Andy Griffith.
I don't know his name on the fucking
yeah.
Happy Days.
Ron Howard. So that is kind of interesting.
So I guess Fonz died of an STD more likely before he ever got that far.
I can't remember. I can't remember what they said about. I can't remember what they said about him, but they said another one of his friends was Bob, and they fell out, and that's why Bob and Red don't really like each other on the show.
Yeah. Fan theories are awesome to me.
I like that
I
one
love all the
about the
fan theories.
Rugrats.
Fight Club, that's great.
Man, there's so much.
The fan theory about the Rugrats where all the babies were dead and it was all
Yeah,
part of
it's all in her
Angelica's
mind.
imagination.
Dude.
Wow, she is freaking.
Like the babies,
Crazy
the
then.
twins.
The twins were aborted, so nobody knew if it was a boy or a girl, so she just said, oh, they're twins. It's a boy and a girl.
Fucking Tommy's dad, like Tommy was a stillborn, and
That's why
he
always
stays in the
making
basement
toys.
making toys for the child he never had.
Chucky died with his mom. That's why his dad's always fucking out of his mind. And if you'll remember, Angelica was always like just the neglected child. The parents never fucking, watched her and stuff. Like, it makes so much fucking sense. And it makes that fucking cartoon so fucking dark. If you fucking think of it that way.
That she would even torture those little kids in the show like she did if they were really part of her imagination.
Yeah, dude. She is a homicidal crazy bitch.
That's fucking screwed up, man.
Oh, man.
That's as bad as our dead baby jokes.
Yeah.
That was a lot of dead babies.
That's no joke.
But,
Metallica through the never.
through the never. Yeah, I was kind of surprised to hear Ride the Lightning on there. I actually didn't expect to hear anything off of Ride the Lightning.
Oh yeah.
So that was really cool.
I-
They had the fucking electric chair come down with the Tesla coils and shit. That was kind of cool looking. But I mean, as far as like, concert DVDs go, that was pretty ambitious, because normally it's just the concert.
I wasn't surprised that there wasn't any Saint Anger on there.
Yeah. That's the album. I bet you they'd never play anything from it live.
Of course.
They might in like 10 years from now. They'll be like, yeah, we'll play a couple
Like it's
songs.
almost like they played a song from every album but Saint Anger.
Yeah.
Because they really did.
Seriously.
When you
They
think
had-
about
they
it, yeah.
had Load and Reload.
Well,
They
there
had,
wasn't any. What song was
Blackout.
from Load?
Load. They played
Oh,
Because I know Fuel's
yeah,
on
there
Reload.
wasn't anything.
It was not Load. No, they played Reload because they played
Yeah.
Fuel and
And they did Cyanide, which is on the new one.
they had Injustice for All from Injustice for All.
Master
Ride the
of
Lightning.
Puppets.
Master of Puppets. Battery.
They had like 2 songs from the Black album.
Yeah, they had One and Blackened.
And Inner Sandman.
And Salmon had 3 songs from it.
Nothing else matters.
Nothing else.
One
mattered.
wasn't on. One was on Ride the Lightning.
Is it really?
I think it is.
But God, from Reload they played Fuel and wow, what the hell's that one? No, it's from Injustice for All. Blackened and Injustice for All, and One are from Injustice for All. Yeah,
This one has the Call of Cthulhu.
yeah. One is on
Creeping Death.
Okay.
Okay, because Creeping Death is on that one.
Yeah.
I haven't heard this one in so long. For whom the bell tolls.
I remember when we first found out Dad had it. It was scratched.
Yeah, Dad's was fucked up. Dad's
So
was
they had
fucked up.
3 from Injustice for All. 2 from that one, I think. 'Cause they had Ride the Lightning, For Whom the Bell Tolls, They played more from Justice for All then, apparently. No saying anymore, thank God. They only played 1 Death Magnetic, 2 from Reload.
2?
So I've never heard Reload all the
Fuel
way.
and Memory Remains.
The memory remains.
No,
At least they didn't do Whiskey in the Jar.
They played Battery, Master of Puppets,
Or the Fat Albert song.
and Orion. No, so they actually played 3 from. They played 3 from Master of Puppets. So they hit a little bit. They had hit mostly their older stuff then,
So that's pretty cool.
which is good because that's some of their best stuff.
That's why you go to a Metallica show to hear old shit.
I'm glad they didn't play that Mission Impossible 2 song. That's where I was completely done with them. Like I was like, I am done with this shit.
Sucks they didn't play enough to Kill 'Em All. Well, they did. They played Hit the Lights. That's what they played as which was kind of fitting.
Yep, turn the lights off. Concert's over, y'all. Yeah, what fucking time is it?
12:41.
Damn.
Whoa.
It's not that late. It was better than it was last night.
About 2.
Yeah, I was didn't do anything till 2. I didn't go to bed till 6 in the morning.
Damn.
I got home and played some Bloodborne.
Hell yeah. Yo, Hunter was talking about that game today.
It's
He
fun.
had downloaded the demo. But, so final thoughts on Through the Never. Is it worth fucking watching if you're not a Metallica fan? If you are a Metallica fan?
I mean, I'm not the biggest Metallica fan, and I enjoy it. I mean, I just enjoy watching live music. Because I like to watch the band play, and I like to see
It's very
what
art.
kind of equipment they're using, and I just like to see the energy a band has on
If you're
stage.
into art films, yeah, it's a very art film because it's very visual.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a very visual movie.
Oh.
I mean, it appeals to a large audience, and it just happens to have some badass
It
music
appeals
playing.
to a Lars audience.
Well, I'm pretty sure the Lars audience just pirated the video. That was spite. Yeah, it's definitely like.
And he's like, "Come on, guys, it's in 3D." Cha-ching.
Oh yeah, it did come out in 3D.
Was it really?
Yeah, when it came out in 3D.
There was nothing I
That's-
saw that could have been 3D.
I don't know all the scenes with the kid in the city.
Maybe some of
3D.
the lightning scenes kind of
Oh my
look like.
god,
3D.
yeah, actually the concert showed the badass 3D. You imagine going to a concert and like, they give you 3D glasses. What's this for? Just wait till the concert starts. Oh man, that'd be
Shit,
an
I swear
acid
when we
trip.
saw that Muse show, it was in 3D. Like the shit that was going off that screen, all those lasers and shit.
Yeah.
It looked like it was in 3D.
Shit, that'd be
But
an acid trip.
yeah, I say go ahead.
Yeah, definitely. It's worth a buy, or at least to watch on Netflix.
Yeah, it's on fucking Netflix. Check it out. But yeah, I dug it a lot because I like Metallica. I talk a lot of shit, especially about the Bob Cock days, and I talk shit about Black Album and Reload, and I talk shit about.
They only did like what, 3 or 4 albums with Bob Cock?
I talk a lot of shit, but it's not, it's not hateful shit.
So I hope.
No, because like Black Album.
Because I like
Load,
songs off
they got-
of all of them.
Yeah, like Load, Reload, and Black Album have their songs that suck.
Because
but
even Load was the first time I ever heard Metallica.
that
when
was
I
my
a
first
kid.
Metallica album. And my grandmother gave me my first Kill 'Em All
Until It
after
Sleeps.
that.
I was hoping they would play Until It
Yeah,
Sleeps.
Until It Sleeps is cool.
That's reason. If they played there were some Load songs that have been perfect in there.
Mhm.
But I mean,
I do like Hero of the
or
Day.
some more Death Magnetic
Mama,
songs.
they try and rape me. Mama, they try and rape me.
Oh my God, I don't think that's what. I mean, he did say rape, because he did do Injustice for All. Talking about justice being raped.
But
I think he's actually saying break.
yeah, in the Hero of the Day.
Hero of the
It's
Day,
just
yeah.
funny. It's just funny to say, "Mama, they try and rape me."
Oh my god, I never thought
Mama, they
about
try and rape me.
Oh my god.
Mama, they try. Mama, they try.
That's why the streets ran red. That's why Jack was not happy.
Oh
He didn't
my
smile.
God.
That's why Jack never smiled.
Oh my god. But yeah, I say.
And Bill Cosby gave it thumbs up.
Oh,
Oh my god.
That's why they wrote that song. The Fat Albert song.
His name's Fat. He calls it Fat Albert, and he ain't talking about the character.
So I say, you know, I dig Metallica. To me, they're badass, but I don't. I might, especially on our videos, I might seem like I don't like them because I do talk a lot of shit. But I talk a lot of shit about everything.
We look forward to the new album.
Yeah,
We're looking absolutely forward to the new
it.
album, especially with Robert Trujillo.
Or I always fucking mix him up with Daniel Trejo.
He said it the other night. Like, wow, Machete was in Metallica?
Machete.
Didn't know that.
Machete was in
Machete.
Metallica.
Machetica.
But so I say fucking check it out, especially if you like concerts, ambitious kind of music movies. It's kind of artsy, but it's very it's just cool to look at. It's just really cool to look at because you get all this energy from the band.
Excuse me.
You see the crowd, you get the cool ass fucking stage effects. And then you get some really cool, just visual film crap going on, you know, with the Green Goblin Kid.
And I can imagine if you like do drugs and you do acid and watch that movie. Oh my god!
Yeah, shit. I would have liked to be a little high watching that.
That would have been quite all right.
Yeah. Because I've always,
I own it on Blu-ray, so one day he's like, "Hey, let's see how this goes."
I've always liked smoking weed and watching concert DVDs, like especially my Demon Days Gorilla.
Concerts and weed just go hand in hand.
Because you feel like you're there, like you're sitting on your couch and you're chiefing it up, and then like everything just disappears and all you see is the screen and you're like, I'm with these people, man.
And you got those new things like the Morpheus coming out where you have the goggles on where you literally can be in it.
Hell yeah.
That's going to be great.
But yes, I guess that ends it for March Metal Mayhem, and we'll do some more next year in May.
Oh, the people don't like to be lied to. The people don't like to be lied to. The people don't like to be lied to. Oh, the people